But as you can see, it's the Great Holmes Lookout. What a view. Well, welcome back everybody, and thanks for being on my channel. Well, I don't know how many more videos I'm going to be able to do this year. That we're at the end of September now. It's supposed to be a nice hot day today. We got a good warm day. It's not looking exactly like they promised, but it's still early yet. It's only 9:52 a.m. So what we're going to do is we're going to seek out lookouts today, and also we're going to enjoy some fall colors. On the downside, it looks like it's kind of breezy. I'm hoping it's settling down. You can see those trees moving around pretty good, which means I don't know how well I'll be able to pop the drone up. But hey, as long as it doesn't rain or anything, but it's supposed to be not supposed to rain, it's supposed to be hot and sunny, or hot anyway. And we're going to cruise around, and we're going to search for lookouts in the Grey Bruce area and see the fall colors. So, here we are at the first lookout, closest one to where I'm starting, and this looks kind of precarious putting this in the dirt, so I got something for that, but now I'm worried about how do I get it and make sure this bike isn't going to sink into that dirt and fall over. Well, I got to kind of hold the bike a bit. I'm going to look in at my stuff, try and find my thing. There it is, there's the thing I got. This nice foot pad, but I haven't figured out a way to keep it handy, because you don't want to put the kickstand in the soft dirt or the gravel and then go to get it and then it falls. So let's set it up. I haven't tried this yet. It's my first time trying it. I got it on there. It's not perfect, but it'll do for now. I can't finagle it around, so I'll have to figure out how to work with that better. Just test it a little bit. I think we're okay, because with this strong winds today, I don't want it blowing the bike over. Put this stuff back. And here it is. As you can see, this is the Great Holmes Lookout. And it's on top of Third Line Hill, just between Meaford and Thornbury. And what a spectacular lookout view it is, isn't it? Absolutely spectacular. Like I say, those winds are really high, so I don't want to pop my little drone up. It's just going to blow it away. God knows where it's going to go. Look how windy it is, so forget that. So that was my original plan. Pop it up and you can see what it was supposed to be looking out at. But as you can see, it's the Great Holmes Lookout. What a view. It's amazing. All right, well, let's move on and see what else we can find.
Tonight I leave familiar for the great unknown. Got a couple broken arrows and my hair is grown since you saw me last, talking on an old flip phone. I shed the skin of who I used to be. Got Sinatra on a 45, I'm buzzing like a bee. Just hoping you'll come fly with me. I took a Greyhound down to Georgia, then a rental up to Maine.
We're coming up on Epping Lookout now. Epping Lookout is just before you start heading down into Beaver Valley. It's Sunday, And it's a warm day, and we still have the COVID invasion from Toronto coming up here, so it's going to be a little busy here, but I'm just going to walk around. Social distance from everybody, but we'll just have a little walk around, see how it's all doing. I'm not even seeing anybody. How about we just come right up here? Again, bear with me, still getting used to the bike. Alright. Park and brake. And that looks sturdy enough. Should be okay. I always worry about this bike because it leans so freaking far. So anyway, the Epping Lookout is lookout stop number 2. Let's just take a quick walk around and a look. And again, sorry, a little too windy for droning. I have droned this area before. Maybe I could dig up some old footage. And if you see it next, it's because I found some from another video I did before, but that probably wouldn't be any good. It's a different time of year. That was in the spring when everything was like brown. And not the best day for pictures from lookouts anyway. And it was like this yesterday, and I really wanted to go out and take some pictures. So this is actually, it's called Epping Lookout, but it's also called the John Muir Lookout. And as you could read this yourself, freeze frame or whatever, and you can read all about John Muir, a great traveler and explorer in this area, one of the first Europeans to explore the area. Before that, it was all native. And stand up here, hopefully this is sturdy. And again, the problem with these lookouts is they start out as beautiful lookouts and then they just let all the trees grow, and so you can't see the lookout anymore. So maybe sometime I'll come out again and I'll film these all with the drone on a clear day. But you can see it's pretty hazy today. There's a lot of humidity in the air, so they wouldn't take good pictures right now anyway. But I'll do that someday, a really nice clear day. I'm trying to get the fall colors happening. We're at about, I don't know, maybe 50% or something like that right now. I think it could get a little better. There you go, the John Muir Epping Lookout. This is also right on the Bruce Trail for you avid hikers. You don't have to hike the whole Bruce Trail, but if you want, like, that's probably what all these cars are, people walking the trail, because there's nobody here. And it comes right through here, goes right along top of the valley, and just heads out that way. All the way to Tobermory if you want. But go as far as you want to go. Alright, let's head back and see if we can find another lookout. This might be a good opportunity to show you some upgrades I just got on the bike. I just picked it up yesterday. Spent quite a bit of money, and I promised no more bike parts for a while. And then my nose grew, of course. But I'll show you what I had done, some of the things I promised in a previous video, and I won't make this a great big walk around video. We've had enough of that lately. But I got these awesome utility lights installed. And they're not jibby. They're something else. I don't know, whatever they had. I can't read it right now. But anyway, they're pretty bright, and they're great for when you're in dim conditions and you want to make sure oncoming traffic can see you. Because this light is not that bright coming down the road. Also helps light up the trails and stuff if it's getting dark. Then, of course, obviously you can see the crash bars are on. So don't expect me to go bombing up and down the gravel trails just yet. But I wanted to get those on before I started attempting it. I think that's going to be more of a next year kind of thing, starting to slowly get used to doing that, because I do not have a lot of experience and I don't want to go dumping my bike in the back trails and stuff like that just yet. So they're on there. So if anything happens, we're protected. And I even got upper and lower. So you can see the engine's protected, the sides are protected. So if it goes down, about the only thing that might get damaged, we're hoping, is maybe this tail light or maybe this, and then I'll put a bark buster on there after or something like that if that gets damaged. But that's the stock one. Another thing I got installed was the new center stand, which I haven't even tried this yet. Don't really need to try it. Maybe when I'm at home and I'm fussing with the bike and cleaning it, something like that. I got a roller thing, but I really would rather have a center stand so that if I'm out in the middle of nowhere and I need to check or fix a puncture or something like that, I'll be able to do that more effectively. So we got the center stand. I'll have to play around with that and see what I can do about that. And then, of course, we got our first 1,000-kilometer oil change, clutch filter change on the DCT. It was actually at about 1,500 by the time I got it in there, but oh well. And just general tune-up, they cleaned up and adjusted my chain. It looks like they tightened it just a wee bit. So hopefully they did that right. And I'll be doing that myself probably in the future, but I figured since it's in there, I might as well get everything done. Everything's been checked, my brake is fine, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, she's decked out, she's ready to go. Hopefully I'm done spending money on it for a while. Well, with all this heavy wind out here, I'm going to put the sunglasses away, and we're going to use the helmet visor because it helps a lot more with the wind buffeting. I always feel a little cooped up in there because especially it's supposed to get hotter today, but it hasn't felt that hot yet. So, all right, so we're heading out to the next location.
But how I hope for